So I want to trap every mob in Minecraft, but in the end, and I don't think anyone's actually done this before, which is really cool, I'm gonna need to mine a lot of endstone for this, which is gonna take a very long time, so let's just start doing that. Okay, I've just finished digging out this entire area and I've made a total of 76 different areas to hold the mobs for all the mobs and a couple of their variants as well. But before I can start decorating this place and actually adding the mobs, there's a couple things I need to do first. And one of those things is kill the Ender Dragon 19 more times so I can generate all of the end gateways and make sure that I'll never have to summon the Ender Dragon again. And that means I'll need a lot more ghast tears. Now that we've got all the ghast tears, we can make a bunch of end crystals and start killing the dragon. I also want to collect a lot of dragon's breath, so I've got all these bottles here for that. Now I just got to place these. Oh my god, I did not realize they exploded when the dragon spawned back in. Wow, that was scary. Well, now that that's happened, let's start killing the dragon. Wow, that is loud. There we go, one dragon down and 18 more to go. That's 14, I think. And that's number 20, I think. Now that means I can actually start decorating this place and adding all the mobs. But I think I want to do one more thing first, and that's going to be to decorate some of this hallway. I like this, it looks pretty good, but it'll definitely look better with some mobs in here, so let's go and get some. Starting with some sheep. Just gotta knock them down here, and follow them through the portal. Now I don't really have their holding area set up, so I'm gonna make that real quickly. There we go, this room looks pretty good for them, and because all the other mobs in this little section here are all gonna have kind of similar decoration, I think I'll just show me getting them into the end and not so much of the decoration. So let's go and get some more mobs. Oh, wait. Oh my god, where's my trident? This is the perfect time to get a charge creeper. Which one of these is it? This one. Yes! Oh my god, that was so much easier than I thought it was going to be. Why there's so many mobs? All I need is a charge creeper. Yes, okay. And I'm just going to leave him there until I have to do the hostile mobs. Now, the next few mobs are actually going to be really easy to get, so I'll just go through them like pretty quickly. Okay, here's a cow, and I'll make the cow's area pretty much the same as the sheep. Okay, there's a cow done, and I think I'll just do the same thing again for the pig and the chickens. Oh, here's a wandering trader. And because he's a wandering trader, I think I want to make his area look something like a market stall. Okay, that's looking pretty good now. I think I'll just add some item frames with a bunch of different random items in there to make it look like that's kind of what he's selling. Yeah, I like this. There we go, there's a donkey. And I think I'll make the house for the donkey, horse, and mule all look kind of like a barn. Okay, that's looking pretty good with the donkey in there now. And time to finish off the plains biome mobs. Here's rabbit number 1, rabbit number 2, and I couldn't find rabbit number 3 yet, so I'm just going to decorate their area with something that looks like a rabbit hutch. There we go, that's looking pretty good, but I do need to find the third type of plains rabbit at some point. I'll take this beehive just here and put it in a little flower biome enclosure. Look how happy he is. And while I've got this village pretty close to the end portal, I might as well bring one of them through. Down we go. Now for all the villager homes, I'm just going to try and make it look like one of the typical small villager houses. go, there's the villager done. There we go, I found the last overworld rabbit and also a horse. I just gotta put the rabbit in his area, and before I do the same with the horse, I'll actually breed it with the donkey to get a mule. And now I can put the horse and the mule in their little barn areas. The next one's gonna just be a very easy and simple iron golem. There we go. Now I've gotta get myself a few cats. And the only really unique piece of decoration in here is gonna be a bed, because for some reason cats always seem to like sitting on beds. Now that I'm done with the cats, that leaves one more mob that I'm going to put in the plains biome area, and that's going to be an LA, so let's go and look for one. Okay, no LAs at this outpost. There we go, there's some LAs. Now let's just take them through the nether. Now I should just be able to bring it through this portal here and into the end. Now I'm just going to keep the LAs in a regular plains biome area, but I want a couple more, so I'll just duplicate them first. There we go. Now this next area is going to be a snow biome, so let's decorate it quickly. Now that's looking good, but so far I've only got 14 mobs, so I think it's time to speed it up a bit with some of the easier ones. Like a snow golem, some frogs, a nice polar bear, ooh, there's a little snow villager. I just gotta take him all the way to the end. There we go. Also, he became an adult in the time it took me to get him here and decorate his room, so I guess that's kind of cool. There's some cute snow foxes, some snow themed rabbits, and some goats. So the last mob for the snow area is the llama, but I'll get that later on. So for now, let's just decorate the center area of the build. And with a nice transition, there we go. I think it actually looks really cozy, and the bookshelves were definitely a good idea to put on the walls. Now for all the hostile mobs, I think I'm going to put them in this back area, starting with the charged creeper, which I got earlier on. I really like this cave decoration with a couple different levels. I think it looks really good. Now I just need to get it ready for the charged creeper. So I've just made a hole here with some trapdoors over it to hopefully get the creeper to just walk over top of it and fall down into its little area. But the hardest bit's going to be to stop the creeper from exploding as soon as I get into the end, but I think I've found a way around it. When you spawn into the end, it gets rid of all the blocks around the spawn platform, so if I use an observer and put a block in the spawn platform, it should get rid of the block, trigger the observer, and then activate a pearl stasis chamber that I have set up the back here. Now hopefully it'll do that straight away, and that won't give the creeper enough time to blow up on me. Now I've also got some trapdoors above the end portal, so hopefully the creeper will just fall straight down into it. And I also have to break the boat without the creeper exploding. There we go. Now just fall down. Yeah. I guess it's time to see if my plan worked. Oh, he didn't even make it in. Well, at least the stasis chamber ended up working, and that's a bit of a problem. You can see him just sitting on the edge of one of the portals, so I'll have to try and find a way to get him actually into the portal. I think the easiest way is just going to be to try and fishing rod it. I can't see the creeper, I think he actually went through. Time to see if this really worked. Yes! Oh, there he is, it worked. Now I just have to get him to follow me, just fall through. Yeah, it worked. I think the creeper actually looks really good in there, but now that I've got him, it's time to get some more of the easier ones again. Starting with a zombie, I'll bring this little slime through and put him in a swamp kind of area. A zombie villager in a broken villager house. Let's try and get some phantoms. Oh, there we go. Actually got 2 of them, I think. There we go. Now I actually trapped a couple skeleton horses even before I recorded my first video on this world, so let's just take him through the end and put him in a little area. Time for a regular creeper. Down he goes. Just gotta hit him in. There we go. And that means the regular creeper's now trapped. Let's get every type of fish and some sea turtle eggs, and I'll get an axolotl too. Now to put them all in little aquariums. Except for the axolotl, who I made a little moss cave area for, and this little beach area for the turtles, and I know they're still eggs, but they'll hatch soon enough. Now the next few mobs that I'm gonna get are gonna be based around this desert area, because not only is it a desert, it also has a jungle very close to it, so I'll be able to get a lot more mobs from here. Starting with these frogs, but they'll take a very long time to grow up, so let's get the other mobs in the meantime. I'll grab some of these desert rabbits here and put them in a little desert themed area with a rabbit hutch as well. While I'm here, I could probably get this huskin spider too. Just have to get them to follow me through the nether and into their own little areas. Hey, there's a panda. Oh my god, why do pandas move so slowly? Now, I'll just make a huge railway to make it a lot easier and faster to get the panda from the desert to the end, through the portal and into your new home. Now, I know that parrots love to dance, so I'll put them in here with a jukebox and a music disc. Look at them go. Now I've got the ocelot too, and it looks like the frogs are all grown up, so let's take them to the end and put them in a little beach kind of area. I'll also put some of the orange frogs in a swamp kind of area of their own. I also got a witch from the desert, which is going to be the last mob from that desert area for a while. Ooh, while there's a bat here, I'll try and get it. There we go, I think I got him. Now I just have to get it through this tunnel here all the way to the end. Oh, wait, what? Oh. I think he phased through a block and then came back in here. Now as he flies up, I should just be able to build up and stop him from going backwards. And into the portal he goes. Now I just have to get him to follow me down this long tunnel and all the way into his little area. Now the next mob is probably going to be one of the hardest 3 because it's mushrooms. Now red mushrooms aren't hard to get, they're actually really easy. It's the brown ones that are very hard to get. The 2 ways of getting one is either by lightning, which happens once every 9 or so hours, or through breeding mushrooms together, which is a 1 in 2,000 chance, so I could be here breeding mushrooms for hours before I get one. So let's head over to the Mushroom Islands and start breeding. Oh my god, wow, that was actually really quick. That only took like a stack and a half of wheat. I guess I just got very, very lucky. You're gonna be coming with me, little guy. Oh, here's a mushroom from my first video when I was taking them to my base. I must have lost them along the way. Okay, I was just looking back at the footage while editing, and I do not know where the creeper came from. I was facing that direction, there's no creeper in sight whatsoever. I turn around, and 4 seconds later, he is right behind me. I do not understand where he came from, and I don't think I ever will. Anyway, enough of me ranting about the creeper, back to the video. Now, I could show you the whole process of me breeding mushrooms again, but you've already seen that, so I'll just show you the aftermath here, and as you can see, it took a lot longer this time. But I did manage to get a brown mushroom, so let's try and get him to the end. Actually, before I do that, let's stop off at my base and breed the brown mushroom a few times so I can get 3 red and 3 brown to take to the end. There we go. Now, I just got to take them through an end portal and put them in their own little brown themed and red themed mushroom areas. And all the mobs I've trapped so far only brings me to 48 of the 76 I need, so let's go back to the overworld to try and trap some more, starting by triggering a raid at the village near the end portal and trapping the Vindicator and Pillager. Next I got the Ravager, which was a bit harder, but I managed to get him to climb over the glass and into his little area. Then I just used a railway to get the Evoker into his area, and it actually worked really well. Next, I think I'll move on to the nether mobs, starting with a Hoglin, which I can just get from my Hoglin farm. Then I'll just put him in a little Crimson Forest themed area. Now sadly he does turn into a zombified Hoglin, which technically is a different mob, but since I can't trap actual Hoglins in the end, I'm just gonna do this. Next I'll just take this Strider and put him in a small artificial lava lake. Then I'll just take this Piglin through into the end and trap him. Now I should just be able to get this Magma Cube to follow me to the nether portal where I can kill him and get a small one and then just take it through to the end and trap it in a little basalt area. Now for the wither skeleton, I'll just have to drop it down here, and then it should be able to follow me all the way to the portal, where I'll take it into the end and trap it in a little nether fortress themed area. And for the blaze, I should just be able to push it all the way using a minecart and put it in a little nether fortress blaze spawner themed area. Now the next mob is going to be the ghast, and it's probably going to be one of the hardest so far, but before I try and trap it, I'll just show you a time lapse of me decorating its area. Okay, this is definitely my favorite area in terms of decoration. I tried to make it big enough that the ghast could still fly around and have a bit of every biome in it, and I think I did a pretty good job. And it doesn't really serve any decoration purpose, but I also added a bit of netherite debris in there. Now to get a ghast, I'm gonna try and get it to spawn on the nether roof, so let's just make a spawning platform quickly. Now that this is built, we just gotta wait for a ghast to spawn, and it looks like we have our first ghast. Now I don't think it'll be too hard to get it to the end. Okay, I just have to try and hide from it and get it in a minecart. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. But why is he not going through the portal? Okay, I placed down an activator rail, and that seems to have put the ghast through the portal, but he's not on the other side. Okay, that's ghast number 2. Oh no! No, please. No! Ghast number 3. Oh no, not again. Why? Okay, ghast number 4, and it looks like he's gonna go through the portal. Okay, but where is he on the other side? Maybe I just need to make the portal a little bigger. Okay, there we go. Hopefully this works next time. Okay, this is ghast number 5, number 6, ghast number 7, and I really hope this works. No, why? Okay, got another one here, and it looks like he's going through the portal. Yes, he made it through, but I didn't mean to go to the end just then. Just gotta pull him into the portal. Okay, now I just really hope he makes it in his area without dying. That's not the sound I wanted to hear. Okay, we got another one again. Okay, through the portal and into the end. Now please go safely into your area. Yes, okay, it worked. Now that I got the ghast out the minecart and fixed up his little area, that's all the nether mobs trapped, and I'm very happy to finally have the ghast done. Now, I have one hostile mob section left, but before I do that, I'm gonna try and get all the mobs that I've missed up to this point, starting with a llama. Just got them following me, and I think they look pretty good in their area. Now I can get the desert villager from this desert village here. Just gotta take him all the way back on some rails and put him in his little home. I can also try and get the cave spider from here. Yep, there we go. That worked. And I can get the Taiga villager from my old base just here and put him in his new little house. There we go. Now I don't know how I got this lucky, but I can get the savannah, jungle and swamp villager all from this little area here. Now I'll just breed a couple villagers together so I can get a swamp baby and a jungle baby villager. Then I'll just take them all through the end together and put them all in their new little homes. There we go, I managed to get a skeleton in here and also a silverfish that I trapped in this minecart. Okay, there's not many mobs left now, and I think the next one I'm gonna get is the shulker. I think I'll have to search for quite a while to find an end city next to an end gateway, so let's go and start doing that. Hey, there we go, I found one near an end gateway. I just need to get the shulker in a boat. Yeah, okay, that worked. Now I just need to take him down here and start bringing him to the end gateway. Okay, I think I'll just have to build a little bridge first. Okay, there we go. Now we just gotta get the shulker across. I also added some rails to make it a bit faster getting it across. Now I should just be able to launch him up here. Yes, okay, it worked. Now I just need to take him through here. Okay, there we go. I'm not really sure what's happening here. Okay, I've got him in a boat now, and I should just be able to use a fishing rod to get him in his area. Oh, so close. Yep, down he goes. There we go, he's trapped now. Okay, I guess we have 2 now. Now I can just throw ender pearls until I get an endermite. Oh, there he is. Nice and easy. There we go, got an enderman as well. Now that all the end mobs are trapped, I'll try and get one of these strays here. Down you go. There we go, there's a stray trapped. Now that leaves us with 6 mobs left to go. And I think I'll start with the 3 peaceful ones. Now I can just use this end portal here in the ocean to get them to the end nice and easily. Now I can just use some leads to get them to the end. And then to get them in their little area, I made a small pathway filled with water so I can just take them directly there. Then I just need to fill up their area with water, and that's the squids trapped. And I also did the exact same thing with the glow squids. Now I tried to do the same thing with the dolphins again, but sadly one of them jumped off and might not have lived, so we only have 1, but that's fine. Now I just gotta take a drowned into the end, and I made him a little area with a underwater ruin, so I think that looks pretty cool. And that leaves me with 2 mobs left. Now I just want to show you the time lapse for the Elder Guardian decoration quickly, because I think it's pretty cool. Okay, I really like both this and the ghast area. I just think they look great, and there is a secret in here, but I'll show you guys that later on. So for now, let's head back to the overworld to get the Guardian and Elder Guardian. Now luckily there is an ocean monument only about 400 blocks away from my end portal, so I'll just make a little pathway over there and then put some rails on it too. Now I should hopefully just be able to get a Guardian in a boat pretty easily. Oh wait, I got one trapped. Yes. Okay, that was scary. Now I'll just take him back in my boat, and I'll use the railway for the Elder Guardian later on, just through to the end and into your little area. And that means I've got 1 final mob left, the Elder Guardian, so let's go and do that. I think I should just use soul sand to get the Elder Guardian to the top of the water and make it a bit easier. Okay, and time for a boat. No, it didn't work. Oh no. Wow, okay, that was close. So I accidentally messed up and the Elder Guardian got out, so I'll just try and get it into a minecart now. Maybe if I punch it into it. Yes! Oh my god. Now I just need to get it to the end. Okay, I think if I just break these 2 railways and replace one of them, I should be able to get it to the end. Okay, there we go. Now I should just be able to push him. Yeah, there we go, that works. Now if I break the end stone here, my plan should work. Yes, okay, now back on a railway in the end and finally into your area. Okay, this is looking really good in here, but let me just show you the secret. If you go down into this little corner here and stand right in the corner, it will automatically open for you and let you swim around with the Elder Guardian. The Elder Guardian actually looks really cool in this area. I really like how I decorated it. And if you ever want to get out, you can just go back to that same corner and it should automatically open, letting you back out. Hey, welcome to the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe consider leaving a like or even subscribing. It would be awesome if you did. If you really enjoyed it, I'll have a link to my Discord down in the description and you can get updates on future videos there, and I'll probably start streaming sometime soon, so you can get updates on that as well. And you might have noticed that I didn't trap the Warden or Wither in here, and I just have that planned for a future videos, so just watch out for that. Also, you should definitely check out my last video where I transformed an ocean monument and it actually ended up looking really cool. Anyway, I hope you're having a great day and I'll see you probably in the next video.